Welcome, King. Today we look at step 2 of achieving immortality status here on the earth. Let's dig in. Okay, so step 2 is all about reputation. This is essentially about personal branding. How you communicate your integrated self to others, how you communicate it to the public in your unique way. Now, I think the first thing that we want to understand is personality. What is your personality? And a great test for this is the Big Five personality test. And the Big Five is actually the only personality test that's been shown to have any real scientific validity. Jordan Peterson has a great test. It's called Understand Myself. I think it's understandmyself.com. I took that. I found it very useful. Now, I don't get anything for sending you guys there. I just think it's very useful. And then what I find is if you're able to distill your personality traits and then communicate that to yourself first and then to others in one or two words, in a small phrase, that I find that pretty powerful. So, for instance, I think of myself as a stoic futurist. Now, stoic in the way that I'm principle-based, I'm not very emotional, I'm often very matter-of-fact, and futurist captures my imagination, creativity, my childlike nature, the dreamer aspects of me. So I think this idea of a stoic futurist, it really captures my personality well. Okay, so now you understand your personality, then you also want to understand your natural areas of gifting. For instance, are you a builder? Do you enjoy starting things and building them up to a place to where they are successful? Are you a seer maybe? Seers are people who are able to read trends well. They can make value judgments of the future based on the past. Are you maybe an evangelist? Are people drawn to you? They find you quite influential. People want to follow you around and do what you do. Are you a shepherd? Are you quite nurturing and walking side by side with people, like coaching, that kind of thing? Are you a teacher? Teachers are able to take complex ideas and make them simple and are able to make them digestible to other people. So maybe you're a combination. Some people even have all five. And the important thing here is to make an honest assessment. You really want to make an honest assessment of what your natural areas of gifting are. And having all five is actually the most challenging because different situations require different leaning, and to whom much is given, much is expected. So now you understand you understand your personality, you understand your natural areas of gifting, and then you want to understand your strengths and your weaknesses. What are your interests? What are you good at? What should you avoid for yourself and rather hand over to someone else? What requires attention? Like which areas should you be putting more attention on? And then with this understanding, you can now start to communicate your values and your beliefs, your mission, your vision, your identity, your personal narrative, your stories through that lens of your personality and using your strengths and your areas of gifting. Right? So your reputation is going to be built on everything that you use to present yourself to people and to the world. And when they agree with what you're putting out there, then you've created the personal brand that's a true reflection of you. And that's the only one that will win out in the end. So you want to build your reputation on your integrated self, and then you want to communicate it in a way that creates a perception in the minds of people that's the same as that integrated self. Okay, let me say that another way. So basically, your integration will result in a reputation that, coupled with your self-expression, leads to a perception in the minds of others, and that perception becomes your personal brand. And that is step 2. Until the next feast on this.